And then I just have to refresh the page, and then hit get shareable link. Put that here in the Hangouts chat, and then off I go. I'll be watching the YouTube chat, I guess. But it'll be hard to talk to y'all. You know. Anyway, bye! Okay. Sorry to archival voters, I watch a Star Trek show on Wednesdays.
This used to be a trade route for
and normally
merchants
people would
crossing
expect me to
stars.
stay for more Star Trek,
Till the
but I said,
Republic
no,
made
I've
a
got
new
Final
road
Fantasy
wide enough to
16 to
let
play.
wagons pass, and all official traffic moved there.
We're
Leaving this
ever
one
so
for
closer.
those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
A Gilbug. Gosh, how far are we? We're Chocobo distance. Ba, 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 ba.
Run like the wind.
Okay. Hello? Just there we go. Do. And then we can. Whoop. Let's talk to these people. What do you want? I don't care, but we'll want this in the quest log eventually. You know what? I didn't do any quests between streams. I thought that I would do. Ended up being, what was it? My brother had to do an impromptu stream because he'll be gone at the normal time. So
I'm not sure I trust those two,
come back, Ambrosia.
but if there are bandits lying in wait, I should probably take care of them.
Oop. Okay. No. I guess this is where the bandits are.
These must be our bandits.
Cool. Okay. And, oh, nope. Ouch. Oh, hey, Jill's in this fight.
This one.
All yours, Troll. Go! Over here!
Whoop. Oh, there's two other people. Okay, ouch. Other. Okay. We're not doing so hot. Okay. Alright, we got this under control now. What a curdle. Okay.
That's them dealt with. Now, where's that cart?
The dog wants in. Dog, what you doing? Okay. Wait a minute. Oh, I see.
I I see the Dalmex lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold, at least. The path continues on the other side.
Ooh. Don't want to step into the hole. It's interesting that we do not heal between fights more. I would expect that we would heal between fights more.
It's over.
Okay. Why are they even giving us Ryrite anymore? We don't have a whatchamacallit. Oop.
So this is Zemeckis.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
2?
Dominance and bearers.
Oh. Yeah, that
Tell the
makes sense.
truth. I always thought it strange that the dominant and their icons were deemed a curse.
That's because you're an icon, bro.
Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
Yeah.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
Well, that's probably right.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
And we'll have to keep our wits about us. Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sanbreque.
How is he to rule an empire He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age,
Father, please.
or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it, and I can think of none better suited to the task.
Who could said even
There
one
is
word
other news,
all game?
Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then, Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Greeker, made flesh. Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sanbreque.
Father. I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
You would trust the words of this traitress? She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sanbreque, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your Emperor in the wars to come.
The canker! Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
This audience is over. Come, your radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring. I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
The Boklab markets are to the north. We just need to hug the coast.
Oh, 400. Chocobo time? Fly, Ambrosia. Or
Fly, Ambrosia.
dash, I guess, you know, if you think about it, but whatever.
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well-trained and increasingly battle-hardened. But it's not as if we can wait for the siege to end.
Alright, I guess we're done with the chatting.
More refugees.
And they're all making for the crystalline Dominion.
What about Diablo 2 and the Final Fantasy XVI engine? How about that? Is that anything? Would we play that? I think we might. I think that the... Sorry, what? First of all... No. Oh, it's the other way. Right? Is this... Yeah. Oh, this narrow gap. We actually go into the little gap. Okay.
There are no crystals here.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
Dare say.
Peaches and pears. Beets and beets.
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
I'll take a flatbread.
How much? For a measly crust of bread? You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. But you're more than welcome to look.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the crystalline Dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
It looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an exception? Not for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's go and find Good, shall we?
We could just stab everyone. We've done it before. I don't...
He must be around here somewhere.
Do any of you look like Goots?
Tight-fisted.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
The caravan stops next to the checkpoint.
Huh?
Juicy pears!
I'll take the large one.
Come, taste my peaches! They're sweet as nectar!
Sorry, what? How can he be 35 yards? Ah!
Ah, good. There you are.
Clive, I'm so sorry. Don't tell Nan, will you?
Slow down, Goots. Just tell us what happened.
It's betrayed us, Pass. It's gone.
Oh no.
We cannot ride the caravan without it. We won't even be able to get through the flipping checkpoint.
Do you remember when you last saw it?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a bairn bumped into me and... Yeah. You don't think that they might have nicked it, do you?
It wouldn't surprise me. A busy market like this is prime territory for pickpockets.
So, to get the pass back, we need to find this child. Where would we even start?
I know where! I've got a pal in Bock lad who might be able to help us. No one knows more about what goes on round here than she does.
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way. Sign's got a red chocobo on it.
No time like the present.
You two go on ahead. I'm gonna check the rest of my stuff, make sure no one else is missing.
All right. We'll meet you there.
Let's keep an eye out for this red chocobo, then.
And the other on our purses.
Jug of snake spit for the road?
Out of my sight, wretch!
Can we go inside? No.
What are you looking for? Farewell.
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
Oh, we're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Oh, wait! Don't go, El. He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Bocklad? I gather Lady Karen didn't send you. So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By a little bairn.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly. Ugh.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either. Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain.
You really need to fade to black?
Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market?
Yes, and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has Goots' pass, no doubt.
Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants, which is why we've decided to take a stand. Will you stand with us? You want to get your pass back, and we want to ensure that no more are stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all, and 2 birds shall be slain with a single stone.
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion goods?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the strait. But the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted, right?
So either we find the people who took the pass, or give up all hope of entering the Dominion.
All right. We'll help.
Thank you kindly. But I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive. The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. Wear that, and he will know you for a friend. I suggest that you speak with him first.
The furniture makers. Understood.
Okay. Where? Back to the market.
Out of my sight, wretch!
Come on, come on!
The caravan stops next to the checkpoint. Trader's pass.
Are you the furniture maker?
Looking for something in particular? Ah, Eloise collared you too, eh? Then I expect you want to know more.
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets. What have you learned?
For one, that they're targeting the traders carrying the biggest packs. Harder to watch your back, see? And less chance of the mark giving chase if they're spotted. Not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imps know every inch of this warren like the backs of their hands.
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw Goots.
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to track down the children involved. You should go and have a word with her.
Thank you. We will.
Hmm?
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
You should come with me to the Dominion. Life.
Fish for sale! Fresh sorted and smoked! Can I interest you in... Ah, sorry. Message from Eloise, is it?
She's asked me to help her. To help you find the pickpockets.
Is that so? Suppose I better tell you what I know, then. For one, this isn't a family operation. All the traders say the children who stole their passes were dirty, dressed in rags. Street urchins, by the sound of it. We get a lot around here.
Orphans from the wars.
A few, perhaps. You saw the refugees gathered by the entranceway? They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond. Some of them take it as an opportunity to rid themselves of unwanted baggage.
The shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to the children at some point.
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here, then. I doubt they're the ones involved, but they might have heard something.
It's worth a try.
All right, then. Questioning children. How hard can that be?
Well...
You should come with me to the Dominion. Life will be...
Come and taste my peaches! They're sweet as nectar!
Golden child.
Excuse me. Do you mind if I ask you something?
Can't stop you.
I was just wondering if anyone has asked you to do anything out of the ordinary recently.
Anything you grown-ups ever ask us to do is shut up and go away. So guess what I'm about to tell you to do?
Sorry. I'll leave you alone.
Alright, fair enough. We walked into that one.
I'll take them back from the free city!
Risk boy.
Do you have a moment?
What do you want?
What I want is to know who's asking children like you to pick pockets.
I don't know. Nobody's asked me. What's picking pockets? Do you get paid for it?
No, you get in trouble for it. So if they come calling, you know what to tell them.
Another
Caravan
child.
stops next to the checkpoint. Show good snakes.
Excuse me?
What do you want? I don't have any money.
It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. We just want to talk.
What about?
We've heard that some very bad people are making children like you steal from travelers. We need to know who's behind it so we can stop them.
I don't know much about it, really. But my friend, Hansa, he said he got a job doing something dangerous.
Sounds promising.
We need to find him and ask.
Do you know where your friend might be?
He's usually by the tents outside town.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
Okay.
Come on, come on!
Peaches and pears.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
She must have meant the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
Daddy. That big fat donkey was easy pickings. He wouldn't have noticed if we'd robbed his boots off him.
Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pass, though. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these charming characters.
Shit, we're in trouble now.
What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hunter, where are you going?
So that was Hansa, eh? Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
All right.
He can't have gone far. I need to find him before his employers do. Did you see a boy run past? He stole something from a friend of mine.
There was a boy ran back there towards the chocobo pen, but...
Thank you.
Like this?
Oh, shit. Cornered.
It's all right, Hansa. I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine. Not like I've got a choice.
I'm looking for the people who are making you steal for them. Who are they?
Call themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me good gill if I did what they told me. I knew they were bad, but bread doesn't come for free. Didn't come at all half the time, before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could push around easier.
Hansa.
You found him then?
Jill. Where are the other two?
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
You're... him!
I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. I gave it to the Carstones. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for their guild, me and my mates would have starved.
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Wait, we're not...
Don't hurt him.
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
Master Theo?
Goots. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Your sister? Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? I'm just her back and a blade. Theodore, at your service. Sorry about before.
Theodore, what do you know of the cast stones?
Vultures who have made Boklad their hunting ground. They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with gil and bullying those without it into joining their flock. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refugees any further hardship. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Hansa's a good lad. Don't blame him for what they've made him do. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the stones, some other poor souls would have. On pain of death, most likely. Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help put an end to the pickpocketing. Then we all want the same thing.
So, what's the plan?
What else? We find the cast stones, and we crush them. You get your trader's pass back, and I make Boklad a safe place again.
All right then.
All right then. Hansa, where are they camped? Don't worry. They'll never know you told us.
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect the passes. Meet us outside the gate. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail. Said they'd string me up.
We'll try it this time. Which way were they going?
Back down the road towards Lateney's Cleft.
To Lateney's Cleft, then?
Lateney's Cleft is to the south, past the camp.
That is... yeah.
That's that then.
Daddy!
There are no crystals here. That's the one who's been sticking his nose in our business.
You should have minded your own.
It's really funny when they bounce off the edge of the
I doubt
arena.
these were the ringleaders.
But at least we know we're on the right track.
Oh.
We've got company!
Foot soldiers.
Fewer now.
Not a bad haul today, eh?
Aye. Some of our new recruits are natural-born ne'er-do-wells.
Especially the little ones. That Hans has got nimble fingers, all right.
It'll be a shame when they chop them off. But till then, let's make the most of it.
Scum.
The leaders of the cast stones, I take it.
They don't deserve any mercy, Clive.
I wasn't planning on showing them any.
We're ready when you are, Theodore.
Oh, I'm ready.
Fuck! That guard from Bokland! Kill him! Kill them all!
Well, we could have done that much better. Whatever.
And they say crime doesn't pay. Gold chains, rings, purses. And traders' passes. Dozens of them.
Have the names been changed?
Not yet. I recognize some of them. No doubt Goots's is somewhere among them. Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the people it was taken from.
We should go and give Eloise the good news. Can we leave things here in your hands, Theodore?
Of course. Oh, and, be sure to tell her of the part I played, won't you?
We'll be glad to.
Ah, Clive. How goes the hunt? My brother isn't getting in your way, I trust?
Quite the opposite.
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all. Theo told me he'd been on their trail. And their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. That of the pickpockets, the bandits pulling their strings, and the passes they were stealing. I only hope yours is among the items you recovered. Only time and Theo's return will tell. Speaking of whom, welcome home, dear brother.
You are too kind, Eloise. Here, Clive. Goods' pass. Ask him to keep a closer eye on it from now on, would you?
I will. Thank you.
El, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back. Can I count on your help in sorting through it all?
Of course. I'll make some space in the storeroom. I expect you'll soon be on your way then. But it wouldn't do to leave without introducing yourself properly. Would it now? Sid. Don't look so shocked. We're on the same side.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we at the Crimson Caravans are always happy to help those in need. For a small fee, we will move anything that needs moving. Be that goods to market, or bearers away from it.
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't for her, I'd have been branded as a boy.
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to expand our operation. And who better to join forces with than the leader in the field? Wouldn't you agree, Theo?
I would. It seems our purpose is the same in more ways than one. So what would you say to working together again?
It would be our pleasure.
And our honor.
The honor is ours.
Here, Clive. This is for you.
What is it?
El has friends in high places, while I have associates in, lower ones. That mark is proof that you're a friend to us both.
I shall bear it with pride.
Well, all that remains is to wish you a safe onward journey. Goots' pass should secure you a place on the caravan, but if you encounter any difficulties, we would be delighted to provide you with a coach of our own. For a discounted price, of course. Say, 9 million?
We'll try the caravan.
$9 million. Well, we did get some renown. Oh, we got the Trader's Pass. Alright.
Right then. Let's get this back to Goots.
And then it's on to the Dominion.
Out of my sight, wretch. I've no use for a branded who can't even fill my cup.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
Pardon me, but would you have...
That might
work and should wet.
Yeah, whatever.
Wait. better make sure he doesn't get himself killed.
Porter for hire. Best sir.
I said, oh no.
Any idea where his...
If I knew where I
Now I just need to see
brought
about
any
getting to
coin.
work. I want to know right away.
Bad news.
Good, actually. Something worth celebrating for a change. Only trouble is, the serving girl's still new to the job, so I can't leave her while I go and invite those I'd like to celebrate with. Oops. Would you...
Sounds simple enough.
So you'll do it? Marvelous. Thank you. You won't need to go. Is Aldrich free of the... Stop by again.
I'll be right back.
Quests to pick up. Looks like no.
Come on, come on!
The caravan stops next.
Juicy pears! Slake your thirst!
What I really want to be is...
Here you are, Good. Try not to lose it again.
Me pass! You found it! Oh, thank you so much. Nan would have killed me if I'd come back without it. I'll have to say thanks to Elle and Theo, too.
So should you, Hansa. You and your friends don't have to steal anymore. If anyone threatens you again, you know who to turn to.
We do. And we already have. Miss Earl's given us a job shifting the chocobo shit out the stables. It's hard work, and the pay isn't half what we got from the stones. But if we stick at it, we'll keep ourselves fed.
You stick at it, then.
And Goots, I'm sorry for stealing your pass.
That's all right. I've got it back now. And all's well that ends well, eh?
You said you're trained to be a blacksmith, right? Well, I'm gonna be your first customer. I'm gonna save up all my gil and get you to make me a massive sword.
I'll do me best.
Till then, eh?
All right. We have a place on the wagon. Remember, Goots, we're mercenaries. You hired us to protect you.
Mercenaries.
And you remember the plan? You're to ride all the way to Twinside. Jill and I will go with you as far as the outskirts, then find our own way in.
I'll buy that stuff I need.
Right. And we'll scout out the Imperial's defenses.
There's a square with a big bell tower right in the middle of town. If you get lost, or out goes wrong, we can meet up there.
All right. Let's go.
That's a very pretty mother crystal.
I see. And you're quite certain your father has no knowledge of Ultima?
I am. I have no difficulty believing a sinister force has come to exert an influence on Sanbreque. But be that as it may, it is yet to claim my father. For better or worse, his radiance speaks his own mind.
Then the fiend works from the shadows.
I confess, when first you told me of this fiend, I had my doubts, and more than a few at that. A beast that labors to plunge Valisthea into turmoil, all in pursuit of your brother. But that wound is proof enough that evil is afoot.
Then I have your answer, Your Highness. You will join me in my fight.
I cannot. Not yet.
Your Highness, please.
As you are aware, the Dhalmekian army is at our gates. They have lost their mother crystal, and with it all hope of a negotiated withdrawal. It is but a matter of time before they invade. If Bahamut is not here to meet them, my people will be slaughtered.
Though not by Hugo Kupka, thanks to Ultima's machinations. I know the fate of your people weighs heavy on your conscience, but if we do not put an end to Ultima's plans, they shall face a far darker fate. The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss. The lives of every man, woman, and child in the Twins are at stake.
I believe what you say, Phoenix. But I have duties of my own, and I must discharge them. Come what may. What do you know of my blood?
I know that it is wholly unworthy of the highest offices of state, which rightly belong to those of purer breeding. Alas. Your bloodline runs through the Oriflamme gutter, from a whore who weighed her child's worth in gil.
Have you threatened my father?
Of course not. I merely whispered in his ear that his mongrel son is plotting a rebellion.
What?
Sylvester listens to the words of his astrologers. And they have ears too.
You have been feeding them your lies!
Should you remain loyal to Emperor Olivier, his radiance may yet crown your head with laurel, and not with tar.
Fork-tongued witch!
In consideration of your long years of service to the Empire, I shall forgive this uncharacteristic rudeness. Now hurry and make ready, Your Imperial Highness. Emperor Olivier expects much of you, Dion. Or should I say, of Bahamut. May your fire reduce his enemies to ash, till all of Valisthea bows to its rightful ruler.
There is another darkness that has taken hold of Sanbreque. And until its grip is released, the flames of war shall spread ever wider, just as Ultima wishes.
Forgive me. My family has caused you much grief.
You are not her keeper, Phoenix. This is a matter for the Imperial household now, and as a member of that household, it falls to me to resolve it. At such time as that is done, what strength I have shall be yours.
Thank you. Your Highness.
Let us take to the skies together, and bring a new dawn to Valisthea.
I should like nothing more.
Terence.
My prince.
Tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
We dragoons have but one leader, Your Highness. And we shall follow him unto the very end.
Thank you. And this is my decree. For their crimes against the crown, the traitorous Annabella and her usurping son shall be put to death, and the Empire restored.
That's all fine and good and stuff. But what the heck is with this hole in the ground? I still don't think we have an explanation of that. This kind of looks good, but I guess I wish the art style was more interesting.
One would never guess that these people stood on the brink of war.
Even if it's like technically impressive or whatever.
I'm afraid they turn to drink to forget their fears.
Anything you want to forget?
The harbor is empty.
Like, Witcher
And half
3
the market
genuinely
stores
looks
too.
better than this most of the
The
time.
city may seem peaceful on the surface, but it's balanced on a knife edge. Were we to give it a nudge, it might be just the distraction we need to reach the Mother Crystal.
I thought you might say that. We should send for Gav. We'll need someone to keep the fires we start from going out.
And we can busy ourselves scheming until he gets here.
I'll send a Stolas then.
What is it, boy?
Oh.
What's happening?
I don't know. Torgal! This way.
city's on fire.
I'm sure Goots is fine. He'll be making for the square.
The one with the bell tower. In the middle of town, right?
Hello? Well, we can't map. Oh, hello.
Watchman or sentry is to be slain on sight. Unspare the citizenry. His Highness's orders were clear.
Those were Imperial Dragoons.
So, we're back to doing Elden Ring, are we?
What in the hell is going on?
Let's go and see.
Right. But first we find Goots.
I just hope he's all right.
You there! Identify yourself!
We have to.
See, it's fine to cut through a million guards if they're, you know, if this thing, if the story allows. I just wish there was a little more consistency. Obviously, the story is always going to allow or not allow. I wish that someone would say, like, and we can't just kill everyone because that would draw too much attention. Just be aware of the fact that in other scenes, we're killing everyone and their dog. Ooh. Hey, we actually got a parry. Ooh. Ah. You know, that earth block is actually pretty good. And it's gonna kind of suck when we have to pick between keeping a cool earth block ability and whatever the next elemental. I mean, because there's like 6 elements going around the ring, right? So obviously we're gonna fill in the ring before the end of the game. We have 4. Oh, ooh, ouch.
There's no doubt about it. They're dragoons. What is this?
384, maybe we should pick up something. One, 2, 3. So that's Odin, Bahamut, Shiva. I don't think there's any secret. I don't think we're gonna get Ultima. I don't think there's any secret icons.
Never thought I'd be glad to fall into a sewer. Someone's brave.
This over here! Get him!
Road secure. Captain. None of the Emperor's forces remain. We'll gather the men. Roll on to the council assembly. Yes, Captain. What of the men and women in the market district? The evacuation is complete, Captain. Still, all that remains, dethrone the Pretender.
There it is.
Dethrone the Pretender? Does that mean that they're anti-Olivier? I think it's kind of weird that we see so many scenes, like, that we're playing as Clive, and we see so many scenes where Clive could possibly have that information. But I guess it's fine.
A goods lift.
How did... See, and we don't even care that, like, Jill and Torval maybe couldn't have done that. Or, like, if it's gonna have a special animation, maybe include Jill and Torval going up. I guess I'm just annoyed that everyone's gonna say this is Game of the Year when there's a whole bunch of obvious little small problems with it. Maybe I'm too much of a nitpicker. I should just love video games. I don't know. Game of the Year? I'm sure there's got to be something this year that's a better Game of the Year. I'll have to look up on Metacritic. 23 games.
Over here!
Ah, come on! Oh, you're way over here. New enemies approach. Gosh.
All yours, Torval. Over here! Too slow. This one.
Oh, it's not that.
Stop! In the name of his highness!
know what you're thinking, friends. Well, why don't I get rid of thunder instead of stone when I get the next element? And the answer's obvious. We can't get rid of our boyfriend's amazing icon.
We're coming.
That mother stone just looks so huge. How? We're literally not going towards the mother stone as we go down this hallway. I'm not clear on how we're gonna get there. Is there a hidden passage or something? I don't. God. Oh, look, a potion.
In the prince's name, none shall pass. This one. Get him.
What? Ouch. Ouch. Yeah, my thoughts too, Clyde. He's so close to being dead. I guess I should upgrade the sword. If I cared about winning the fights faster, I should upgrade the sword to have more damage. So it's my fault, skill issue, etc., etc. I'm a little tired of this castle situation. I already played Dark Souls earlier this year.
Enemies on the ramparts! Kill them! This one!
There are Demon Souls. I played Demon Souls earlier this year. I liked it. Is it for me? Probably not. But I did like it.
Can you see him anywhere?
Well... So this is a standard dragon? Because we fought the Akashic dragon before, right? And this is a non-Akashic dragon. And, but it's still different from Bahamut, right? This is just a lowly woodland dragon.
Over here!
grab pad is pretty awesome.
Get him!
Whoa. Whoa.
Get him! Over here!
Wow. Actually, we're not doing well at all. Did we start this fight weak? Huh.
I think it has something in store for us.
Get ready to move. Get him!
Ouch. Should we use a potion? Let's not. Yeah, we got it down to half. Let's use one potion. Potion and Phoenix together works wonders. Ow! Whoa! There go all our hit points.
This one. This one. Over here.
Yeah, alright. Use another potion. That would be wise from a time management perspective. Come on, get in there, get in there, get in there. Oh.
Let's try. Get him.
Ow.
This one. Over here.
Oh, we got Ice Wolf versus a boss. Ah! We need to be really careful. And oh. Really love when the AI decides to issue a Phoenix attack while the limit break is counting down. I really love it. Love it so much. Wait, we're bowed. Sounds cool.
Over here, Clive! Are you alright?
Goods, there you are.
I didn't know there'd be a dragon.
All right, let's get out of here.
Oh!
What now?
Is that Mother Crystal's heart?
What the hell is it doing up there?
Why? Why are you blowing up your own capital city, bud?
Your Highness, don't do this.
We must leave. Now, Your Grace. I beg of you.
This is not what he wanted. Something's happened. Forgive me, Yot. But I must put a stop to this.
Yote! Oh, Yote, you're gonna be so disappointed when Grace gets totally aced. I don't think there's any way Joshua can have, like, lung cancer all game and then make it through the end of the game. I don't think that's gonna happen. What? What?
So, what do we do now then?
We destroy the heart.
We might come back!
As soon as the flames die down, the Imperials and the Dalmex will move in. This may be our only chance.
And Bahamut has gone for now. You should get as far away as you can, Goots.
What? And leave you lot in the lurch? I can't do that. If you're staying, then so am I. I packed everything up before I made a run for it, so if there's out you need, just ask. But I won't be giving it away for free. Nana'd never forgive us if I did.
Thank you, Goots.
What a ridiculous way to say, oh, yeah, you can still do a shop.
Welcome to Goots's Toll.
5 defense. Sure. Is that the best one? Actually, I guess diamond armlets. Oh, we get 1 extra defense. Oh, we can buy some things now. Sure, we'll buy 2 potions.
Thank you. Is there else you need?
Using our new white worm bones. Yeah, we'll make a diamond sword. Sure.
Did I do it right?
Soak sash +1. Alright, reinforce. Yeah, sure, why not?
That's 10 times better than it was before.
Goots, that's clearly not correct. This is going to cost us a white worm bone, and we only actually get 8 defense, so I think we'll
Don't want me
just...
to make yours out else. I've got some good stuff for yous.
Yeah, we can save a white worm bone and not... Yeah.
Righto, here you go. How else I can do for you?
It's a white worm bone to improve... Oh! We would be crafting a silken sash +1. Okay,
Anything else I can make for you?
That's good enough.
Drake's tail.
Oh, it's past time. But remember, Bahamut is still out there.
And I dare say we'll be seeing him again before the night is done. No more roads.
We'll have to find our own path.
Do you feel that, Clive?
Ether. Just what we need. Another flood.
Already turned them.
And there's no reason to hold back.
We weren't holding back before. There we go. Ouch!
Let's try.
Get him!
We might die.
There must be a way to climb up.
Yeah, this is pretty Elden Ringish. Except there's no guy to go.
Is that a phoenix? Joshua! What is he doing?
Keeping the Harmon occupied.
Joshua! Joshua!
Don't, Clive. It's too dangerous.
Fuck! Hold on, Joshua! I'm coming!
I don't think.
Save him.
And we will. We just need to keep moving.
I don't think there's much of a plan going on up in those skies. We just gotta break the crystal. What? Oh, over this side.
What was that?
Bahamut. He'll kill us all. There he is. Joshua! I'm here, brother!
Clive. He can't hear you.
Joshua!
They're heading for the heart.
Then so should we. You won't outrun me. This one. This one. Over here. We don't have time for this! Go for it! Get him! Ogle, kill!
those the council chambers? How are they still standing?
I don't know.
He'll be all right, Clive. He's a survivor.
We're getting close. It looks like somebody doesn't want us getting any closer.
I don't care what it wants.
Neither do I.
What? Come on! Ooh. Wow, we're just gonna get our ass kicked. It's not gonna heal much. Ooh. That wasn't even, that didn't count. Ooh. There we go. Ouch. Hey, we got a precision sword sway. Whoop. Ow. Over here. Use a potion. Why? Why do you hate me so much, game? Let me just use a limit break. Why?
To know what that is.
This one.
Oh, close. Careful now. Okay.
Get him. Over here.
Necrophobe vanquished. Wind up damage.
These beasts, they're getting stronger.
We can think about them later. Right now, there's only one thing we need to focus on.
The heart.
We might be able to get up through the building.
It's worth a try.
Through the building? Ah. No. Ah.
Quiet. There's someone up there.
Is someone there?
Whoa.
Mother.
It's you.
What happened here?
He tried to take him from me. Oh, my boy. My darling boy.
Is this the child you made with the Emperor? Why, Mother? Why did you betray us all?
You have no right.
Just stab her already.
Answer him.
We took you in, savage. Show some respect for those who raised you. Honorable Elwyn, always thinking of his precious homeland. But what worth is a homeland in a world beset by the Blight?
Father did not seek to protect his country. He sought to protect his people.
A leader's duty is not to protect his people. It is to protect the source of his sovereignty. The noble blood that runs in his family's veins. So long as this bloodline remains unbroken, what does it matter if a nation falls? One can always found another. Unlike him, I did my duty. I preserved my line. I bore a son of the noblest blood, to whom the whole world might kneel. That is why I gave Rosaria to Sambrek, that I might join my line with the Lesages and birth a savior of this benighted land, blessed by both Bahamut and the Phoenix!
You sold your country for a child.
Why did he need another? You had Joshua.
I had nothing. You were always your father's son, so very strong and bold and daring, and yet you failed to awaken. Would that Joshua had been granted 1/10 of your strength? Oh! How the nobles laughed that Elwyn's firstborn was surely the son of a concubine, and my own, not long for this world. The shame of it! The shame of being slandered by one's inferiors!
I'll slander you all day.
Could you ever know how that feels? It should have been you! Why didn't the Phoenix choose you?
Joshua's every waking moment was spent trying to shoulder the burden that you and the Phoenix and the Duchy foisted on him. That's why I became his shield. To help bear the weight. But what did you do? You betrayed your own blood and surrendered your son to his fate!
Joshua. My darling boy. I never meant to hurt him. The soldiers' orders were clear. He was to be spared. Why did you survive when the only one I truly cared for died?
What? Have you not looked out of the window? Joshua is here! The Phoenix lives on! He's battling Bahamut as we speak!
He walks out of this room alive.
Joshua! Wake up! I am a shield of Rosaria. And I will do my duty.
What are you...
$418,000 damage, and it's like, oh wait, was that 41,800? I don't know. It was only a sliver of his health, and it was hilarious. Quick-time events. They're cinematic evasions. What? Oh. That sounds bad for me. like we're behind on the hit points war. Is this a square? Smash square? Is this an evade? Flames of Rebirth? Oh, is it a team up?
Leave my brother alone!
It's funny that the text you learned Spitfire is the color of the Spitfire, and thus you can barely read it. R2 and triangle? Yeah, okay. R2 triangle. Wait, what? I can aim it. Huh. Okay, well, that's cool and all. I probably should back away when it's Aura Burst time, but it's actually, like, breaking off from your opponents is kind of hard in this game. You have to unlock the camera and then, because, like, your backup speed is actually really bad. It's not like Zelda at all. You know, if this game were Zelda, it'd probably be better. Think about that. Whoever's in charge of... it's a little hard to aim. We'll get the hang of it. Whoever's in charge of combat design. He did pretty good, but like maybe he could have put Zelda in the game instead.
Shit. Can't reach him.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to evade this one.
Don't do this! No! Brother!
Oh, it's Metal Gear Solid now. Move and aim, triangle fire, charge to hold, and evade. Use L while holding circle to lock onto multiple targets, and release circle to launch a volley of fireballs at all targets. Okay. Yeah, whatever. Ooh. Yeah, so charge is practically worthless. Rapid fire seems to do 7 to 11,000 per hit, and then it looks like a charge. Ouch. Oh, maybe that's because we were doing it wrong the first time. Whoa. Okay, charge. Whoa, there we go. I was doing it wrong the first time. Charging is cool. Okay, yeah, so you hold circle and kind of wiggle L, and it will lock onto a bunch of stuff. Uh-oh, about to do Mega Flare. Wah! Dodge everywhere! Okay. Actually, I think if we rapid shoot, then that probably has higher DPS. Okay. Yeah, actually, because we get multiple 65,000 hits. So I think we want charge attacks. Whoa! Yeah. Ooh, this circle ability. What? That's not bad.
Where's it going?
I guess we can tap triangle while we're also doing fast dodge. Charge, shoot, 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 shoot. Charge, release. Whoa. No. This Mega Flare's homing in. Good or bad that I can't even see the hit point meter moving when I shoot him. Okay.
Those things are drawing in more ether than I've ever seen.
That's probably bad. Drawing in more ether than you've ever seen sounds like bad for the environment, right? Because it's the drawing in of the ether unnaturally that causes the mother crystals to be this detriment to the world, express the blight, right? There was a slight frame stutter there. Fritz back on the scene.
Clive, thank the Founder. It's now or never, Joshua.
Oh. Ah. Wow, Mega Flare is really not good because it's so hard to aim. Oh, what a clumsy attack. And wow, we're taking a lot of hits, but now we're finally close. Okay, this is what we want. Punching. Ooh. Okay, okay. Can't help but notice that a lot of the time, oh, see, I guess that was better than taking a huge amount of damage. I guess backing up versus Aura Burst does help. Ooh. Ow. Ooh. Ooh. Hey. Mega Flare works if you do it in point blank range. Awesome. Awesome. I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm with it. Ooh. Terra Flare? Oh, we got a mash square to keep the shield up. Come on, we're so close. Yeah. You know, the cutscenes of this fight actually, they're not too interesting. Doing the fight is fun. Don't get me wrong. Doing the fight is fun. But, like seeing them just wiggle laser lights at each other too much, I don't know. It gets exhausting. So yeah, we'll put Bahamut over Earth. Bahamut over Titan.
What now?
This is drinking the ether.
We have to stop him.
I mean, I don't know. We defeated him, so like, I guess this is how it happened versus Titan also. Whoa.
Joshua, are you all right? than this. Come on, Ifrit. Show us your true power.
It really is Metal Gear Solid.
Together.
You know, I think I can get Metal Gear Rising on the PS4. Or Revengeance or whatever.
Are you ready? Ready!
Oh, no cat got their wish! We've gone into space! I don't know we're gonna get all the way to the moon, but we're fighting in space now. Because that's what you do. Embodying Ifrit Risen. Enhanced versions of most of Ifrit's abilities are available for use of Fish. In addition to Wildfire, Ifrit Risen also has the ability to use Light Speed, which similar to Phoenix Shift. Allows us to... okay. X to approach. X. Crap. That was a waste. Takedown! Do we need to do a certain number of takedowns to get them to fall back towards the atmosphere? I think it's unfortunate that the fire beam got cut off early just because the stagger ended. That's not fair. Ah! Did he hit us? Oh, he phase shifted. Alright. Uh-oh. Whoa! So, yeah, I mean, this is making... Ow! Ow! This is making me, feel sad I didn't play more Bayonetta 3 before eventually losing interest. Because Bayonetta 3 had done stuff like this. A little bit cool. I don't know. I mean, two of them all were good. awesome, awesome, awesome. And it's like, using it at the start of the stagger isn't even that bad in terms of like, because like I guess we're missing out on damage multiplier that we could have built a little higher before initiating the fire beam. But, ow, whoa, whoa. But the, like just having them be immobile so that we hit with every tick of damage is better than everything else. Is more important than the actual damage multiplier, because that's already a huge multiplier. Uh-oh, I don't like... Yeah, that's good. Oh no! There's a third phase! Who would have guessed? Just like Titan.
What in the hell?
It's gonna absorb the sun. Instead of Terraflare, it's Petaflare? Oh, Zetaflare! Okay, the joke is real!
Come on, Joshua!
Are we gonna eat it? Are we gonna suck up his power? Are we gonna shoot a counter beam?
This ends now!
Gotta mash square! Was that 4 million damage? Was that 7 digits of damage? Amazing. I think it was 6. I hope it was 7, but I think it was 6. Yeah, somebody's got to have a wallpaper pack of all those boss defeat posters, I'm sure. Light shard. Cool. Hey, that's the heart of the Bahamut crystal, right? Let's shatter it. Joshua, you get Dion, we'll shatter the crystal. And then sure. And then it's going to turn out that if we break all 7 crystals or whatever, they were in place to imprison Ultima deep beneath the world, and by shattering all the crystals, we've actually let Ultima escape, and then he's going to tell us about how life and death are meaningless because there's only the void or something. That would be the most Final Fantasy thing.
My brother.
I've had multiple people tell me that they don't think about the narrative of video games as the narrative is unfolding.
You're
You're alive.
And I just don't get how you could do that.
Nothing else matters. I never dared hope that I would see this day.
This is good. This is good. Oh, hugging and crying from our very masculine protagonist. I love it.
Reunited at last.
So we only have one crystal left? Hi, Jill. Jill's here too. And Torkel. We got Dion. Do we have Dion's boyfriend? Lady, what's her name? Still better not walk out this room alive. Oh. Is the younger... Is Olivier the embodiment of Ultima?
Is for my father.
What was going on there? It looked like he did disintegrate, or was that more illusion?
It is done. The demon that would tear our house apart is no more.
Is he gonna die, or is he like gonna fall unconscious?
The Mother Crystal. It's collapsing.
Right. We need to leave. No. Wait. I owe him a debt. Fine.
You there.
Gosh, it's such words, bro.
Don't reinforce the walls.
Situation.
Report, Captain. It could be supplies of spread.
Can nothing be done to call them off?
I regret not, Your Radiance. The Dragoons answer to none but His Imperial Highness. The Council is powerless to intervene.
We're hearing reports of rebel
Madness is this, Dion.
throughout the neighboring districts.
Focus all efforts on extinguishing the fires around the capital. City can wait. Don't dally, man, go!
Your Radiance.
And I want you to find out about the Dalmek's movements.
By the light! Dion, have you taken leave of your senses? Call off the Dragoons at once!
Fear not. The populace will come to no harm at their hands. I am here to save you, Father.
Save me?
A creeping darkness hides in the heart of Senbrek. It stems from your wife, the traitorous Annabella.
Not another word, Dion.
Father, though you may not see it, the darkness has taken hold of you. It has made you forget yourself. But I bid you remember, there was a time when you ruled not with cruelty, but with compassion. Why now do you turn your back on your people? Why now do you seek to stoke the fires of war? You too have borne witness to this change, Your Eminences. And you know, as well as I, who is responsible for it. A puppet now sits upon the throne, but cut his strings, and the master loses the power!
What?
Dion, you bear steel before your emperor? Guards! Take him!
For every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. Those were your words. But when the last of your citizens has fallen, and all of their homes have been reduced to ash, what will become of your empire, of its rulers, of your god? As the mother crystals crumble one by one, and the blight sweeps in to claim all that we hold dear, our people look to their emperor for protection. Yet he labors not to secure their futures, but to seize what is left of the twins for himself. Even if it should come at the cost of everything his loyal citizens have labored to build.
Dion, you must understand.
A small price to pay, is it not? You've been blessed with great power, Dion. Enough to win me the world. So go, claim Valisthea for me, brother.
Oh!
Dion.
Gods! Gods!
Father.
Poor father. How he doted on his children. That he would die to protect me was plain. It was but a matter of when.
You planned this?
You did well to endure so long. But you broke in the end, as I knew you would. And now Muthos approaches. Put him to the proof. I would see if he breaks. Go, Bahamut. Kinslayer.
Not again.
Brother?
It's a long story.
You cannot stay here, Mother. Come. Take my hand.
Get away from me! This is all just a dream, just a bad dream! You will not take me, Shadow! You will not take me!
Get Game of Thrones.
Mother.
If it is consciousness that weaves your wills together, consciousness that blurs the boundary between your own will and that of others, then we shall set you apart once more. The ties that bind you shall be severed, and humanity return to its proper place.
This is just Xenoblade Chronicles 3 all over again. It's the same dude.
By primogenesis shall a new age of reason begin.
What?
Relax, Your Majesty.
Sometime later, in the royal bedchamber.
Don't you want to play? It's been a long time.
If that is your wish.
Isn't...
Men, you are as meek as all the others.
Is she a... zombie?
Such feeble creatures.
Oh.
Gifted the power of icons, yet slaves to fickle emotions which usher you to your doom.
What's his name doing
so
that?
You bind your fragile
Ultima?
wills with strands of consciousness. The wretched handiwork of a wretched people.
The sons of fire were united at last, and for but a moment, their flame burned bright.
They're even doing basically the same Z voiceover effect. It's
Soon,
kind of weird.
Mythos shall become our perfect vessel.
And then shall the world be remade.
I don't know, I wouldn't cast this guy.
Not before the
to do the
bonds
same
are
character again.
severed. Of trust, of respect, of love. Only when every strand of consciousness is cut away, may Mythos return to our side.
The day may come
By
when we break all bonds of
primogenesis
fellowship.
shall all be undone. Mankind shall be rid of his wretchedness,
Broken
and
swords and
Mythos
shattered
of
shields.
his will. But while he yet clings to it, he has the power to forge bonds anew.
So he's sore.
And so we bid you. Find Mythos, and sever every one.
To destroy that which has no physical form. You ask the impossible.
There is nothing your black blade cannot cut, Odin. We shall unite with Mythos, and bring forth a new world. So long as our vessel remains unclaimed by humanity.
It shall be done, Master. My will is yours.
Have we met her? Oh, now it's really Elden Ring.
Mother.
This is the ultimate gamer fantasy. Oh boy. Still a, still an unexplained hole in the world map. I guess that's fine. It seems like the Blade has progressed. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's bigger in the middle. For sure. Looks like it's come down from the north as well. I think it was inside this chained off area. We're gonna continue, but I'm going to go grab a bite, because it's been a break time amount of time, and then I'll be right back in just one moment. Go all the way. It's 11:45 at night, so I don't think we have to worry about noise from the outside world. And it's a little toasty in here. Alright. Back to the hideaway.
How is your brother?
Asleep since I returned from the Dominion. Taya says he should be back on his feet soon enough. For a while, at least. She discovered something on his chest. A swelling, circled in stone.
The curse. For every mountain we climb, another rises up to greet us, doesn't it?
It's never ending. Even the sky seems to have grown tired of it all.
Oh, light is the element. Okay. Yeah.
Tali won't be happy if I disturb Joshua. While he rests, I might as well see what Otter has to say.
Okay. How do I... There we go. Okay. I like that. Oh, let's okay. Let's reset. And then let's set all. And presumably, yeah, rising flames. Flames of rebirth. Do we want Giga Flare? The cooldown has got to be immense. The cooldown's got to be off the charts on Giga Flare. But maybe that's fine. Yeah, satellite's not good. Giga Flare, maybe. Yeah, come on. It's Bahamut. We gotta do Giga Flare. Should we do Flare Blast instead of Impulse? Let's try Impulse. Yeah. Yeah, let's try Impulse. And, grindstone. Alright, let's do a save. Hello, Jill. Now, I just feel like, why would there be a treasure chest, you know? Why can't... Wall of Memories? What? Oh, this is nice. So, it's the crystal itself wasn't important. It's that it is an oath that's important. That it represents an oath, I should say. Reading table? Off the record? Oh, wait. Yes?
Trouble with the ledgers. Shouldn't he be asking Otto for help?
For every day we spend together, it feels as though we must suffer to apart. Read all these. We'll get to this someday. I want to progress the main quest. Let's do that.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into time?
Presumably,
Did you see that?
There won't be any more major time skips that blank our quest card, so we don't have to do it all right now.
Otto, how fares the realm?
The realm? Oh, she's just fine. As long as you look past the fat storms out mother crystals and her skies are a roiling cesspit.
And Gav?
He's with your uncle in the Free Cities, helping Mid with her project. Sent an owl their way the moment the winds turned foul. Still waiting on a reply, though.
Do you have any good news?
Well, that depends on your definition of good.
All right, fine. What do you suggest we do?
Oh, no, I'm just the messenger. I leave the scheming to those more suited to the task. Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own thoughts on the current state of things. Could be that they don't. It certainly can't hurt to ask.
I suppose not.
Yeah, are there any turn-ins we can do?
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
There wasn't a little yellow
Come
markers.
to claim your just desserts.
We're 10? 800 ability points, though. 2 meteorites. That doesn't sound good at all. High Cleric's Medallion? What's the point of the 2 meteorites? Really? Are they like... Don't we have a lot of meteorites? Curiosities. Materials. We got 19 meteorites and they're giving us 2?
How is it that every one of your little excursions presages some inexplicable catastrophe? Not that you are to blame for the Dominion's fate. No one could have predicted the actions of the Crown Prince.
I'm sorry I couldn't save your home.
My countrymen are stronger than you think. A few toppled clock towers won't break their spirits. They'll be back on their feet in no time.
I hope so.
Look at us. Bluer than a pair of bog crabs. Tempting though it may be, sulking will not help us find a solution to this mess.
You believe there's one to be found?
I don't know. But I am certain we're more likely to find it if we first examine the facts.
Yeah, the Blight's always getting worse.
Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen Mother Crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces. Now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dhalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off-storm. The world, in short, is in chaos. It would seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
Well, I don't know about all that. I mean, a magical poison has enveloped half the world.
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. The reports I've received are considerably more blunt in their appraisal. Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves against those who would take what is theirs.
Which is only ever going to end one way.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing, but pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance. Should the King of Waloed deign to invade, there would be none to stop him.
None but us.
Is a storm coming soon?
Let me guess. You're here about the skies.
Is there anything you don't know, Lawsman?
It doesn't take a court astrologer to augur the obvious. As for what has disturbed the heavens, that, I believe, is a question the Fallen might be better placed to answer than I. And on the 6th day, did the gods tear the sun from the firmament, visiting darkness upon their prideful sons and daughters. But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis only too well.
You think they're connected? That Ultima was one of the gods responsible?
Well, he has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would associate with the divine.
There is nothing divine about him.
But he wouldn't be the first god of whom that could be said, now would he? Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the sins, there is almost nothing in the way of actual historical accounts. Had I the Journal of Moss the Chronicler, I may have been able to tell you more, but alas, I fear all remaining copies have been lost to time. You will forgive me, I hope?
Certainly not. Because there is nothing to forgive. Even without this journal, you've provided us ample wisdom. And we will always be grateful for it. Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
Okay. What I don't like is that sometimes it's better to have sometimes it's better to have a shop item, sometimes it's better to have a crafted item.
Only one.
I don't like it.
That would be a first.
It would. Actually, there are 3. We had as many owls arrive while you were at the shelves. Martha's got a Kashyyyk at her gates, and talk of monsters roaming the hills outside of Northreach has put the wind up Isabel and her lot.
And don't forget Dalimil. Lubor says the village was raided by bandits.
When it rains...
It fucking pours. The curse breakers are spread thin, taking stock of the damage in the Dominion. And even if I could get word to all of them, I doubt they'd get here in time to make any real difference. Which means... there's only 2 people who can.
Jill and I.
Let them know we're on our way.
Okay. Oh. Oh. Dalimil, why not?
Fucking thieving bastards.
As if life hadn't been hard enough round here since
Sid. Your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle. Should I be worried? You haven't been introduced.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalamil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although, you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago.
Any idea where they went?
The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good as mine. But the fact is, I have more immediate concerns.
What did you say to me? What did you say?
Ah, as if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalimil's little problem. And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own. I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Sid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail. They're just across the courtyard.
Okay.
Suppose we just follow the shouting.
Is this the right way? Nope, this is the wrong way. I guess it's good that I checked. Oh, it's this door.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandits' ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough. Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
Victor. What's he doing here?
Sid. And Lady Jill. What brings you here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos, and the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalamil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed the same way as
What's that
Costas.
thudding in the distance?
It's these accursed skies.
It's in the game,
darkness
right?
is enough to drive a man to madness. Or an entire city, for that matter.
We're still working on the skies. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalamil's problems.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
Okay. I was about to say.
So, you see my predicament?
What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it. But if left to smolder, that anger and fear could set the entire town alight.
My thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long as they are divided, we are vulnerable.
And if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Well, if it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves, and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own. Before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other?
When all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits.
It appears we have a plan of action. Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly. I'll speak with Natalie.
As you wish.
Your faces are not well known in this town. That may prove useful. Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking. You need only play along.
Play along?
What he means to say is yes.
Okay.
Oh. I'm ruined.
Picture it, Conrad.
This guy's kind of messed up.
Your own city. Ah, here she is. The Lady of the Spear herself. Conrad, may I introduce you to Jane, commander of the Red Wings, the oldest mercenary guild in the Free Cities.
A pleasure, my lady.
The pleasure is all mine.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canberra to inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalamil's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you called the brightest candle in the crypt. And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid. Well played, my lady.
Okay. Next conversation. Which was down this hall? Down this alley? Down this thoroughfare.
Mummy. I'm scared.
If I had my pickaxe, I would...
I mean, it may still be possible to buy something. Ah, here he is now. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants.
Lord Underhill. At your service.
Underhill.
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting the state of the capital's stores.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the Blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have little hope of supplementing our stores, meager though they regrettably are. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, I sense Conrad is not wrong in his assessment of the bandits' likely return. Which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what little we still have. Food, weapons, herbs, everything. If our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those that are certain to follow, we must stand united.
All right. If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike.
She saw right through it.
I didn't say it was good, merely that it produced the desired effect. Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss, and we shall see what we face.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
No choice.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Good news, Sid. Both Conrad and Natalie have somewhat gracefully accepted their new roles. With time, they may even learn to.
Time no longer appears to be the luxury it was before lunch.
I take it your scouts found the bandits.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. It appears they march for Dalimil as we speak. All of them.
You're not serious.
They don't just want food, they want the whole damn town.
I have a favor to ask. I'm told the bandits march in two groups, one from the south and one from the desert, in a move doubtless intended to stretch our already gossamer-thin defenses.
Very well. Jill and I will meet those from the desert. But what of the rest?
The rest, my friend, the city shall fight. Together. The stakes, I concede, are high. But if this does not unite Dalimil, nothing will.
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their hands around each other's throats but a moment ago.
Then it will be for us to see that their hands are kept occupied. And I do mean us.
I thought you might say that.
We'll hold them off for as long as we can.
And we will do the same.
Okay. Fight some dudes. We can fight some dudes.
The women folk have come to welcome us.
I'll take that one.
He's all yours.
What? Cancel. Oh. Oh, it's like a mode. It's not like a dash. I don't know. I'll figure it out later. So we turn on Wings of Light. We let Jill and Torkel do it. Mega Flare dodge. Yeah, we can still dodge. Alright, let's go to Mega Flare 2. Alright, that's it. Wow. The auto comboer wants to automatically use Bahamut. We can't use this. We'll just go back to Earth Magic.
Get him! Get him!
Yeah, and it's like comical that we can do a Mega Flare on like a normal thief and then nothing happens. It's like, it's embarrassing really. Think of the integrity of your game world's lore. I don't know.
The townspeople. Could they have held out?
I don't hear any fighting. What do you think?
That we should hurry.
Natalie, I owe you an apology. You did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad. You saved Dalimil.
We all saved Dalimil.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either. Pity.
The plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Calm now, Victor. Why quibble over the details? We are united, and that is all that matters. As for you, Sid, you fight considerably better than you act.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Okay. This is just padding, right? Like they're definitely just kind of throwing in some padding quests. Oh, there we are.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
Martha, it's good to see you.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Otto said you'd been attacked by a Akashic. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but that was more than enough. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered.
What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight.
I thought you'd never offer. Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's where the fighting is fiercest. Let the men know you've come to help. Something tells me they'll be pleased to see you.
We're on our way.
Do you think there are as many as Martha says?
More.
You don't think they've abandoned us, do you?
Clive, wounded.
We deal with the Akashic first. This one. Go for Get him. Farewell. Over here.
These men don't have the look of hired swords.
If you've come to rob this place,
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
how do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the Guardians of the Flame.
Wade's men? But how did you come to be here? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic were coming from.
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after. We'll join you anon.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. The Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best we stuck together.
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift, but they got a pack of Akashic snapping at their heels! And they got wounded with them! They're not gonna make it!
Damn it all.
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here. If any can still fight, send them to the lift.
I will. You two be safe now.
My brothers.
Mad dogs.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's. But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar. Sir.
Sir Wade.
Lord Rossfield. If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it...
We thought we could sneak by them. But we didn't know there would be so many. How could we have?
Behind you!
Damn it! We need to get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
We can certainly try. Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do our duty.
Whoa! Whoa!
Over here!
We're gonna, yeah. Oh well. Oh, it puts us this far back, eh?
My brothers.
Mad dogs.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's. But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar. Sir.
Sir Wade.
Lord Rossfield. If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it...
Oh, we can skip. Right.
Behind you!
Damn it! We need to get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
We can certainly try. Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do our duty.
Okay, I guess we have to use a potion. Whoa. What the heck?
Too slow. This one. This one. Over here. Over here. This one. Get him.
Charge shots actually do seem neat. Maybe we should maybe we should see about that artifact that automatically charges shots constantly. I guess we'll high potion so there's gonna be more enemies.
Get him. Get him. Over here. This one.
Ouch. Yeah. That turtle just hurts so bad when he hits.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flames. It's just a pity I keep walking into them.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade. Like any shield worthy of the name.
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way. Too thick to be a hearth.
A second horde.
Feel like finishing the job?
Always.
Jill and I will make for Eastpool. You'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow. Good luck.
Mad dogs.
My brothers.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
Just patch me up as quick as
They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
Awesome.
You're finished. Go for it.
Get him!
But also, just, I don't know. What is Akashic? Are they gonna tell us? Do we have to read the wiki entry? Suffused with evil mana, I guess. Whoa. Get up. Why didn't we quick recover? What?
Something's coming.
Has the game ever just suddenly gone black for a second like that before?
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
I think we're getting into the sketchy zone.
Shall we?
I'm going to use this potion.
Over here. This one.
Ouch. Okay.
Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
My lord, there's someone I'd like you to meet. Oscar, over here. It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rossfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch? I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew.
Well, go on, then. It's not for me to ask him.
Yes, Sir Wade. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire? I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar, but I'm a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other Guardians are... I mean to say that, they're...
It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire...
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way.
Okay. Well...
First we find Isabel.
Heard a bloke saying he saw ghosts.
I saw it with my own eyes.
I can't do it.
My lord, my lady.
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Kashik, but different. They've taken so many. I've lost count.
Akashic, but different.
Ultimus thralls. And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
Then we'll look for her there.
This is over this way.
Four left for more on the captain's orders.
Madame, please!
Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days! What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall. Because they are my charges, and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people. Your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered, or take it up and do what is right.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here, it's all we have. It's all that's left.
What we have left is our lives! Do you really want us to lose them as well?
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh?
I'm listening.
I'll have a word with him.
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly. And sought to take matters into my own hands.
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still need some support.
I'd like you to consider my needs.
What we need to consider is where the creatures came from.
The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin air. And perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to believe these days.
We'll talk to the survivors.
Well...
You're a pikeman, yes? What happened?
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right. And a pack of them glowing things found me in the meadow. I ran for my life. I never did get to the village.
Leave that to us.
My family. They're still in the capital.
I'm sorry, darling. I truly am. Don't leave me, Pa.
It's all right. Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? Yeah, They came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph first, then me, and then they were just gone.
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from Oriflamme. We just passed Moor when... Where's my Joseph?
It's all right. Just rest now. At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
I assume you have a plan? We need to find out.
It was all they could do to escape.
Good girl.
There's a tower over there.
Run like the wind.
It's neat. I hope Final Fantasy VII Rebirth has something a little more going on than just running in a straight line for 30 seconds.
Clive, look!
I see them. With me!
Should I prime?
No.
Save your strength. Over here! This one. Get him! Nice try.
Have any spells? There we go.
Get him!
Wow, that was a far away phone.
All yours, Torgal.
did it that time. Ow, we didn't do it that time.
Do you think there are more?
There are always more. But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
Then we should let Isabel know.
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more. Many more. And you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes, milady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts. For now, at least.
Hearing that the Dane would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt. It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. But whatever it takes, eh? Now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love. And the people I love include the one standing before me.
Handsome and chivalrous.
Now, if you don't mind, I have sentries to post. Milady.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems. But it has solved one, and that's one fewer than I had this morning. Thank you again, Clive.
Hey, didn't we just get a meteorite?
Under control. For now, at least. Let's go and put Otto's mind at rest.
Alright, it is 1 a.m. Which means that it is the perfect time to go to bed because it's been 3 hours. Alright, friends, I'll see you tomorrow morning or so, I guess. Not too big streams. Not too big of streams on Thursday and Friday, but I got at least an hour in me before work. So I hope.